Hey guys, welcome to our Savvy Minerals class. We're going to talk about skincare and makeup, and we're going to do it all in a fun, not toxin-free way. So if you're just joining in, make sure you say hello because I want to see who's on here with me. And I'm going to go ahead and share this into the event so that I make sure everyone sees it. I just have to do a couple of clicks and get it shared in. So in the meantime, while I'm trying to do that, if you would, just say hello, let me know what's up, and tell me what you are currently using on your face for makeup, because I'm always curious what people are using right now. All right, here's my class. Sorry, this always takes me a minute. Hey Mom, how are you? We're going to do some experimenting with makeup tonight, so. Okay. So what kind of makeup are you using currently? Share it with me in the comments so we can all compare and see what we've been happy with. I know a lot of people, hello, I see Pamela's on, and my mom, and all right, it's still working, so I have to work with the internet. So first things first, we're going to start with skincare. So I'm going to put my hair back into some sort of a headband, hair bob situation, and sharing an event. Sorry, this always takes me a minute. Event name, mineral. All right, yay, it's done. Okay. So my mom says, what are you using? You're using Savvy Minerals from Young Living. And I'm not sure what you have exactly. I know you have the foundation, but I don't know if you're wearing any of the other things too. So we're going to talk about it all tonight. Do a headband and everything, y'all. Get it out of my face. Okay. So the first thing I want to share with you, I wanted to kind of do a live demo so you can see how I do everything. I did kind of a preview last night, but we're going to go a little bit farther into it tonight. And then I'm going to experiment and make some of my own tinted moisturizer. I talked about it a little bit last night. I've never done it before, so I thought we would do it live and see what happens, because that's always fun, right, to experiment and do live. And then I'm just going to share all about our skincare and makeup, and then tell you how the best ways to get your own if you want some. So that's kind of the rundown for the class. And I'm like so prepared, guys. I even have like a wash rag with like a bin of water here. So get my face wet a little bit. I'm going to use our skincare system, which is called ART, A-R-T, ART. And this is the ART Gentle Cleanser. Let me flip flop the camera around so you can read everything, if it will let me to do that. There it goes. Okay, awesome. All right, so we're going to use the ART Gentle Cleanser. And what I found is this lasts a really long time. So I buy the set of all three of these together, but the cleanser lasts longer than any of it. Normally you can use, you can use 1 or 2 pumps. I usually do 2. But even if you use 3 pumps, it's still going to last as long as your other, the other things in the kit. So in the skincare system, I usually do 2 pumps. It's plenty for my face, and I keep it in the shower. So it's out of the shower tonight, but I thought I would share it with you. It foams. So it's a foaming cleanser. It's like, it smells amazing. By the way, I love this stuff. And so I'm going to tell you a story while I'm washing my face, because I actually got this skincare system for free the first time that I got it. It's valued at like $119, I think is what it wholesales for. So retail, it's like more than that. And the first time I got it for free as a reward from Young Living, which is awesome that we get free stuff. But the first time I got it, I was like, oh no, I'm not a regular skincare user, or I wasn't at the time. And I was like, I want to be the kind of person that like takes care of their skin. I want to be that kind of person. And so these products actually are so fantastic. They inspired me to be a better person in that regard. So now I at least semi-regularly take care of my facial area. Isn't that exciting? And plus, it smells good. I think the very first time I used it, I said, Nathan, does it look any different? Do I look any better? And he's like, actually, you kind of do. So I do look, I feel like it makes you look a little bit younger almost immediately. That's just my opinion. Okay. I'm going to dry off just a little bit. And next comes my toner. So normally I use a cotton ball, but I didn't grab one. But I have a little wipe here that I'm going to use. So the cotton rounds, a wash rag, anything you can use. Our toner, I never had used toner before I started using ours. And I really like it. It's minty feeling, makes you feel really fresh. And when I don't wear it, I actually notice a difference. I have normally very dry skin, but this skincare system is good for pretty much all types of skin. We have a couple other options of cleansers, but this is the only one I've used and can really speak about because I love it. And I really don't know anybody who's used it that doesn't just love it. So I love our toner. It seems to help keep my skin. So if I stopped here, I would probably notice that I hadn't put on my moisturizer because I am so dry. But we're going to stop here and I'm going to talk about two different things. Okay. So our Art Light Moisturizer is part of the skincare system that we have that's awesome. By the way, all of our products are completely toxin free. There's no, you name it, there's no bad thing in it. So a lot of the chemical components in the skincare systems you get from other companies, at the mall, from other MLMs, they are full of things that harm you like from the outside in. And I think it's interesting that a lot of people don't put it together that we're surrounded by a culture that's sick all the time, like increasingly ill, and with very serious things that I feel like everything we can do to like step back away from those toxic chemicals, everything we can do is a step in the right direction. We can't do everything, right? So we always aim for like, you know, sometimes you're going to do, if you aim for 80% healthy and you have 20% unhealthy, the closer you bridge that gap to 100, the better off you're going to be. So I feel like this is one easy way that I can kick more chemicals out of my life. Okay. So the next, I'm trying to decide what to do because I'm going to do I'll just do it over top of it. Okay. So next I would do the Art Moisturizer, and I am stingy with it because I am so dry. I usually do 1.5 pumps. Because one just doesn't cut it. But I know I have another thing I'm going to show you. Another moisturizer I put on top of it. So this is plenty for me. See, I'm just dipping in my dot on my hand. I'm trying to push everything up on my face. So I've got my... Alright, that's all. That's just the basic... skincare system, which I love, and that's usually where I stop. Then I'll put, this one's almost empty, so I'm going to show you. I've had this for 14 months. It's so small, but I've used it for that long, and I still have just a little bit left, and that's going to be enough to get me through probably the next month. So I just do a dot everywhere on my face. This is the Wolfberry Eye Cream, so I always make sure... I'm looking at the screen and I can't tell where I've been on my face. Okay, so I actually put this everywhere. Some people who are really oily or combination skin won't put it everywhere because they don't need as much moisture as me. I always try to make sure I get it right up next to my eyes because it is the eye cream. And it's amazing. Okay. It's made from the Ningxia Wolfberry, which is actually in our a supplement drink that we have that I feel is very important for skincare too. I mean, you take care of yourself from the inside out. So you hydrate with lots of water, good antioxidants like our Ningxia, and then you do the stuff topically that you need to do as well. Okay, so if it were not 9 p.m., and this was a morning time and I was getting ready, I might add our mineral sunscreen right now before I put on my makeup. So it's going to add a little bit of moisture if you need moisture, but it's not too oily to wear on your face. It's fantastic. I have lots of information about this product if you need more. I feel like I can't say enough good about it, but I don't want to talk about it too long tonight because we're going to get to the makeup. So I'm going to share with you what I have, and I'm going to share a little bit about why I use it, and I'm going to actually look at some notes while I do this so that I have to put glasses on real quick, so that I can not forget anything, because I tend to do that sometimes if I could. Okay, so the first thing I want to share is a little bit of statistics about what's not in our makeup. So first of all, it's gluten-free if you have a gluten sensitivity. I know a lot of people that do. They can't even have gluten around them. They couldn't go like into a bakery. They can't. If you have a legitimate gluten sensitivity, it can wreak havoc on your body system. So we don't have gluten. It also doesn't contain mineral oil, petrochemicals, talc, parabens, no nanoparticles, which is fascinating if you ever studied those. We could talk about those for a while. No phthalates, bismuth. I don't know how you say it. Like, get out of my bismuth. I don't know how exactly you say it, but it's bad stuff. No heavy metals, no synthetic dyes, and no synthetic fragrance. So that's pretty amazing. If you find another skincare system like it, I'd be shocked because there's not one. There are all kinds of health concerns that come from each of those things that I just named that are not in our stuff. So I'm just going to go through a few of them. Mineral oil is carcinogenic, and it's made from petroleum. And it also is clogging to your pores, may cause breakouts, premature aging, negative hormone and immunity effects. And that mineral oil is in hundreds of thousands of items, so that's just something to think about. Talc is a skin irritant, carcinogenic, may cause organ system toxicity, including your lungs and ovaries, and it may contain asbestos. So it's actually a mineral that's commonly found in eyeshadow, blush, foundation, face powder, and baby powder. And I'm sure you all have seen some lawsuits regarding baby powder. Bismuth is a skin irritant found in all of those same makeups I just shared. Phthalates, endocrine disruptors. So if you have problems with your hormones, who knows, it can even relate back to the makeup you've been using. A lot of our health concerns are all interconnected with the products we're using. And so I think it's important to start where you can, do as much as you can, and then keep on that path, right? To keep trying to kick those things out, because it really, the world is throwing it all at us. All the chemicals, they just keep pushing them at us. So you have to be intentional and make a choice to go in the other direction. So that is what I'm trying to do here. There's no parabens in our makeup, which are carcinogenic and linked to skin cancer, developmental issues, reproductive issues, and endocrine disruption. There's no, what was the other thing? I think I missed one. Okay, well, that's what I have. That was the end of the line. Parabens. What is in our makeup? We have some awesome ingredients. So it's not just about what's not in our makeup. We have amazing stuff in our makeup. Kaolin clay, jojoba oil, mica, aloe, pure essential oils, which is not artificial fragrance. Our essential oils are the best in the world, and I cannot say that enough. I love them. So obviously I didn't join Young Living for the makeup, but I think it's an awesome added perk, and I love to share that with people too. So there's more great things. Arrowroot powder, aspen bark extract, other stuff I don't even know. Beeswax. We use the real stuff from actual bees, which is exciting. Okay. Then now we're going to start with our foundation, which I have. We have this in several colors. It comes in the gamut of colors from very light and pale like me to very dark, and it's very forgiving. So I got the, let's see, warm number 2, because I am technically warm even though I'm kind of in the middle of warm and cool. I got warm number 2, but there's warm colors and cool colors. And then let me see here, let's just open it up. So how we work with this is, I've got to find my misting spray. There it is. Okay, so this to put on my foundation, I use 2 products. I have the actual mineral foundation, which is way better than any other foundation that I've ever used. I love how easy it is. And then the I use the misting spray. in conjunction with it. So this really helps to apply the mineral foundation, keeps it on for a long time, and makes it look really nice. So I usually use it, just spray it right on my brush. I usually use 2 sprays, but some people use more or less. And I tap some minerals into my lid here, and then in a sweeping circular motion, we just put some on. And I'm going to go ahead and do my whole face, I think. And then I'm going to share the other way to do it. So I'm just going to do 1 layer, but if you need more coverage, what I would do is spray this brush again and do it all over again. I did that last night and it looked really nice. That's probably how I will do it from now on. I do about 2 layers because I do have some redness in my face and I like to cover that up. And then we're going to show you another way you can use your foundation. Obviously you want to go down your chin a little bit. Okay. Alright, the other thing you can do is make your own tinted moisturizer using that same moisturizer I was just showing you. Some people were really interested in this. I did like a preview video last night. And so I'm just going to put a squirt of this in my hand, and we're going to put a little bit of, foundation right in my hand with it. And then you just mix it together. And see how it looks. I don't know if you can see it. But you see it looks just like a tinted moisturizer. And then, I've never done this before. I just watched a video on it today and I was like, I'm going to try that out. Because I do like that you can put it, I can't even see, going the wrong way. So this is really neat. You could use a brush or one of those blotchy balls to put it on. I don't know what they're called, those blotter things. This looks really nice, doesn't it? It covers up my red cheeks. So I may do this more often. Okay, so I really like that option. It's so super easy too. And like I said, this is the warm 2, but you can use, I could use warm 1 or warm 3 probably. And you can layer it to add darkness and also coverage. So it's a really neat little system we've got here. Okay, that was the foundation, which I only did on half my face, but anyway, next I'm going to talk about, let me do the next slide here. Okay, so it comes in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shades. And then the blush. I don't have a blush because I have a natural blush. I don't often use blush. But we do also have a bronzer. So there's all sorts of great things that are involved. We have 3 colors of blush and some bronzers. And then we have something called a mineral veil, which I really want. It's kind of transparent. It's more like a highlighter, so you can use it on on your cheekbones. Kind of if you're going to do a contouring look. It's a really neat product that I would love to have. It's on my wish list. And then we have awesome colors of eyeshadow. And I use something that's not eyeshadow. Actually, for eyeshadow, we have 8 colors of eyeshadow. And they're all beautiful. I would use every color on there, even though I'm very fair. Even the dark ones, I think I could get away with using. And then we have actual eyeliners too. But this is a multitasker, so this is what I use. And it is all of those things. It's eyeliner, it's eyeshadow, and I use it on my brows as well. So I'm going to put some of that on and kind of show you how I do that. And then, let's see. Okay, so I use an angled brush. We have an awesome set of brushes too. They're actually, everybody who has them says they're the best they've ever had. And I know some really picky people and they love them. So I have these brushes already, so I haven't yet ordered the other ones, but they're really, really nice. Okay, I did see them at convention when I went and they're amazing. So this is hard to do because my camera's backwards, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, so I just put this on with an angled brush, like an eyeliner. This is just how I do it. Of course, there's all kinds of videos and classes and everything, but this is like my 5-minute out the door, which is how I do. Okay, everything's backwards. If you've ever tried to put on makeup in a fun mirror. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Okay. And then I'll take a little bit and just put it right on my brows too. I don't re-dip it because I know that I will get too dark. And I take a different brush, just a little eyeshadow brush, and I do the exact same thing in the corners here and just put a little shadow on. So I have one product that I use 3 ways, but we have separate products if you like more variety in your color. Oh dear. Well, I'm telling you, this backwards thing has got me off track. I may have to switch it back. Okay. That's not too bad. Did I miss? Alright, I think I'm done with that. So I have my foundation. Really, I only have a couple of things on right now. Foundation and my multitasker. And then I have a homemade tinted lip balm, which I'll be sharing the recipe for sometime very soon. It's really super easy to make. It takes me less than a minute. But I'm only using this because I lost my lip gloss. We have such beautiful lip glosses and I love them. If you're more of a lipstick person, we have those too. But I love our lip glosses. We have 3 colors, so not a huge variety, but there's a reason for that, because lots and lots of lip colors have lead in them and also all sorts of things. Where our makeup line is vegan, and so many of the red colorants that you get, that the pigments that are in lipsticks come from crushed up bugs. They come from a certain kind of beetle, and their guts make up that color. It's called carmine. So if you ever see anything with, I think it's called carmine. It's in everything. Jello. It's in. I don't even know what else. M&M's probably. It's in all the things. So that's not vegan. It's also not kosher, I don't think. So we don't have any of those things in our products, and so our color selection is getting broader. They're actually doing a really good job. They came out with a new color called Maven, and it's like a dark pink. And we have one called Embrace, and I forgot the other one because I don't have it, but they're super beautiful. Okay, so now that my face is on and we've talked about skincare and the misting spray, let's talk a little bit about essential oils, because that is how I got started taking care of my skin, was with our oils. Our skincare system, and then also there's several essential oils that are really great for your skin. Frankincense, myrrh, they're both wonderful for your skin. Patchouli, let me blow up my picture here so I can see it better. Lavender, tea tree, I know some people use lemon, on helichrysum. There's hundreds of oils that are excellent for your skin, and I love them, especially frankincense. It's the one that lots of people will put a drop right in their moisturizer and just put it on every day, because it's so good for you, and makes you look so young. So, which is always a good thing. All right. Okay, so next I'm going to talk just a little bit about our options for getting your own makeup, because they just came out. It's been, I think it's a month or 2 months ago, I can't remember, with starter kits. So you can get a whole collection of makeup, which includes a foundation, a blush, 3 eyeshadows, a foundation brush, the misting spray, a lip gloss, and a bottle of lavender for $150, which is unbelievable. It actually costs way more retail, and it even costs more if you order it wholesale. So with that kit, you get a membership, which includes 24% off ordering all our products all the time. And it also, also gives you access to our Essential Rewards program, which is kind of a monthly auto ship. You don't have to participate in it, but you earn all sorts of awesome rewards. So I liken it to the days of going to the Clinique counter and getting that, spending $40 and getting your free bag of sample goodies, except what they give you with Young Living is points that you can spend on full-size products. So our freebies are way better than Clinique's. And you earn more points depending on how long you're with the system. So you start out with 10% and you get all the way up to 25%. That's where I'm at now. So anytime I order on My Essential Rewards, I get 25% back to spend on more stuff, which is awesome. So I'm going to share images in the group after this video, and then I'm going to share a link you can click to go and purchase. It's super simple process. It's like type in your information, pick your starter kit, and then just credit card info and you're done. So super easy. It will ask you if you want to join the Essential Rewards program, and you have to click not at this time, or I think it's the option not at this time or yes. So you make your choice there, and then it'll ask you again if you're sure, and you just choose from there. So if you have questions with that, make sure you just send me a message on Facebook and I'll help you out. And I'll put the link up just as soon as I hang up from here. So now that my face is on, I'm going to go wash it off. And so what I do to wash it off is our Seedlings baby wipes. It's so fun. I used to make my own like eye makeup remover, and then they came out with these baby wipes. It's like the same ingredients I was using to make my own. Plus we love them for lots of reasons. Baby wipes are just handy to have, and ours are so good. So I'm just going to take this right back off. It's a shame to waste such a beautiful face, but look, it comes right off. Isn't that cool? Okay. So yeah, I love our baby wipes. We use them. We always keep a bag.